Imagine the shock of losing a loved one in what seems like a tragic accident, only for suspicions to swirl around family members. Now picture that family being at the helm of a global fashion empire. That's the gripping story unfolding with the investigation into the death of Mango billionaire Isaac Andic, whose son Jonathan is now under scrutiny for what authorities are probing as a potential homicide. But here's where it gets controversial. Could this be a simple case of an unfortunate hiking mishap, or is there more to the story that has investigators digging deeper? It's been 10 months since the heartbreaking incident that claimed the life of the 71-year-old tycoon, a man whose name is synonymous with the Spanish fast fashion brand Mango. On that fateful day in December 2024, Isaac Andic slipped and tumbled 320 feet down a mountainside in Montserrat, Catalonia, during an early morning hike with his son Jonathan and his wife. Montserrat, for those unfamiliar, is a stunning yet rugged mountain range that's a popular spot for adventurers, and the Andic family had ventured this path before. It's a well-known tourist route that draws visitors from around the world. Witnesses, including Jonathan himself, reported hearing rocks tumbling just before the ground gave way under Isaac's feet, leading to his fatal fall. Emergency responders were called right away, but the challenging terrain meant it took hours for mountain rescue teams and aerial support to recover his body, highlighting just how treacherous such excursions can be. Fast forward to now, and the case has taken a dramatic turn. The presiding judge at Martorell's Investigative Court No. 5 in Spain has officially ordered a probe into whether this was indeed an accident or something more sinister, like murder. What sparked this? Alleged inconsistencies in Jonathan Andic's accounts have raised red flags for investigators, prompting them to upgrade his status from mere witness to suspect. Spanish media outlets like El Periódico have been covering the developments closely, and as of October 17th, the dossier remains sealed, meaning details are under wraps. But here's the part most people miss. Barcelona's court press office has emphasized they're not zeroing in on any single person, and reports from La Vanguardia indicate there's still no solid proof tying Jonathan directly to his father's demise. It's a reminder that investigations like this often hinge on piecing together puzzles where evidence might be circumstantial. Despite the mounting suspicions, the Andic family is standing firmly by Jonathan. In a public statement, they vowed to keep cooperating fully with authorities, expressing confidence that the process will wrap up swiftly and clear his name. "We trust this will prove Jonathan Andic's innocence," they declared, underscoring the emotional toll this must be taking on a family already grieving. To understand the gravity of Isaac Andic's legacy, let's step back. Born in Istanbul, he emigrated to Spain as a teenager and started small, peddling hand-embroidered T-shirts on the streets. By 1972, he teamed up with his brother Namman to launch what would become Mango, a fast fashion powerhouse that revolutionized affordable, trendy clothing. His first store popped up on Barcelona's iconic Paseo de Gracia, quickly expanding to Madrid and beyond, eventually unifying his ventures under the Mango banner. Think of it like this. Mango became a go-to for stylish, budget-friendly outfits, much like Zara or H&M, appealing to everyday shoppers worldwide. By 2017, the brand had exploded onto the global scene, operating in over 100 countries and raking in more than $2.5 billion annually. Iconic moments include enlisting supermodel Kate Moss as their face in 2011, which catapulted Mango's popularity and made it a staple in wardrobes everywhere. Isaac's entrepreneurial spirit didn't go unnoticed. He received Spain's Entrepreneurial Career Award in 2024, and even a French knighthood for his contributions to business and fashion. At his death, Forbes estimated his net worth at a staggering $4.5 billion, and he served as Mango's non-executive chairman. His passing left a massive void, as eloquently put by Mango's CEO Tony Ruiz in a heartfelt statement. Isaac has been an example for all of us. His departure leaves a huge void, but all of us are in some way his legacy and the testimony of his achievements. It is up to us to ensure that Mango continues to be the project that Isak aspired to and of which he would feel proud. In the wake of his father's death, Jonathan stepped into key roles, becoming vice president of Mango's board and president of its holding company MNG. His sisters, Judith and Sarah, also hold vice presidential positions, showing the tight-knit family operation behind the brand. But now, with investigations casting a shadow, one has to wonder, does this upheaval threaten the company's future, or will the Andic legacy endure? This case touches on themes that always stir debate: familial loyalty versus justice, the line between accident and foul play, and how wealth and power can complicate even the most personal tragedies. Some might argue that the lack of conclusive evidence points to an overzealous probe, while others could see it as necessary scrutiny in a high-profile death. And this is the part most people miss. In scenarios like this, public opinion often swings wildly based on media narratives. But what if Jonathan's inconsistencies were just the shock of grief? It's a thought-provoking dilemma. Do you think authorities are pursuing the truth or exploiting a family's vulnerability for headlines? Share your take in the comments. Do you believe this investigation will uncover something sinister, or is it a case of jumping to conclusions? Let's discuss.